Hey friends, it is so good to be with you. Last week after the service, after Shelley shared and you got to hear about our obligation, our responsibility as Christians to tithe, a number of people responded by saying, I'm a Christian and I tithe. And that was just so encouraging to see and to hear. But what I was interested more in is the questions I got as people ask, okay, but how does this work? What if I know of somebody who tithes to a different church? Is that still tithing? If you go to one church and tithe at a different one? And really the answer to that is you should go to church where you're on mission. And if you're tithing to a church because you believe in their mission, that's really the church you should be at. And somebody else said, well, sometimes we take our tithe and we redirect it to the World Evangelism Fund or something like that. Is that still tithing? And the biblical answer is no. I mean, that's being generous, but it's not being obedient. When we talk about tithes and offerings, they're different. They're different. They serve different purposes in Scripture, which we're going to talk about this Sunday, and we're going to talk more about that. The other thing I was so impressed with is that I had about 10, 15 people that said, I'm going to take the next step in my discipleship process and I'm going to begin tithing. And I'm so excited for them because it is going to change their relationship with Jesus. Jesus is not going to be more faithful to them because they start being faithful to him, but they're going to learn that they can trust Jesus with even their finances. And that's just so exciting for me because it's such a big way to experience what it is to walk with Jesus. And then there's other people that said, I have questions, and how do I begin doing this, and what do I begin doing? And so I'm looking forward to, I've already contacted all of them, except for one person who did not put a phone number. So if that's you, please give me a call. But I've reached out to all of them. I'm looking forward to those conversations. And then there's one person who said, I already faithfully tithe, but I feel God calling me to give an offering this morning. And they are planning to give an additional $3,000 to support the work of our church. And any Sunday that you talk about tithing and people start tithing, and any Sunday you talk about tithing and people begin giving offerings, or any Sunday where you are planning to talk about tithing and a 29-year-old man gets saved before the sermon, you know God is doing something. And so I'm just so thankful to be a part of that with you, and I look forward to the continued conversation.